Mo Salah, right or wrong, said many times before that I had a good relationship with the manager, and all of a sudden we don't have any relationship. I don't know why, but it seems to me, how I see it, that someone doesn't want me in the club. Thoughts so far?
Why is man crying, bro?
I don't know why, but it seems to me, how I see it, that someone doesn't want me in the club. It seems like the club has thrown me under the bus. That is how I am feeling. I think it is very clear that someone wanted me to get all the blame. I don't have to go every day fighting for my position because I earned it. I'm not bigger than anyone, but I earn my position. It's football. It is what it is. I don't accept this situation. I have done so much for this club. I remember a while ago, Harry Kane was not scoring for 10 games. Everyone in the media was like, oh, Harry will score for sure. When it comes to Mo, everyone is like, he needs to be on the bench. I am sorry, Harry. Crazy statements.
The fact that I thought like he did this like with a journal, like
Norwegian journal. Have you seen all the memes where it's like the Norwegian journalist knowing he's about to get a promotion?
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you want to talk about luck? That's it right there.
It's insane because like I don't really understand. When that happened, I thought it was like maybe like one of those virtual interviews or like those interviews that no one has like a copy of.
Yeah.
But it was right after the game. Have you seen a video of like the Liverpool like press manager?
Oh, his face in the background.
Yeah, right behind you. Like, oh God.
I've got so much work to do in the morning. I would be stressing.
If he was that stressed, intervene, bro. But you can't intervene.
You can't intervene, Salah. You kind of got to let him dig his own grave.
Just start fighting in front.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. All right. Where do we even start with this? Is he right or wrong?
He's wrong.
I think he's wrong as well.
He's fucking wrong, mate. Like, it's a disgrace what he's done. He's like, there's already so much noise about Liverpool right now, finally. But at the same time, you're making the situation worse, man. If you really truly love this club, go and settle this outside. Go settle this with your manager. I don't understand players that, okay, fair enough, you talk to the manager and you get a certain response, you're not getting any communication. Obviously, I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know if he's done this, but man saying he doesn't know, like, what? That's like...
It's weird.
That's like me going and asking, like, telling my mum, like, oh, my boss at work, I don't know why she's acting this way. My mom's gonna be like, I don't know. Like,
yeah.
Like, he needs to go to the horse's mouth, like, talk to the boss about what he can do to get back in the team. I understand he's a legend and he feels the need. He necessarily doesn't need to earn his place back because he's been doing it every year upon year. But at the end of the day, if you're not playing well, you have every right to get dropped.
Yeah.
Every right to get dropped. Go take up with the manager. Go, improve your form. Do what you know you can do. It's like, it's only 6 months ago that you're doing what you're doing, performing at the highest level. So,
and people in the press were like showing clips of him having a go at Klopp for getting dropped here and there. Like, it's not the first time he's done this. He's also, I can't...
He's got an ego, yeah.
There's times before where he's acted like this. I remember with Klopp, there was a few arguments here and there, and I think Klopp handled it really, really well.
Yeah.
But what... Am I bugging in saying that?
No, of course, like, yeah.
Do you remember a time? Because I feel like this isn't the first time I've heard Salah come out and say something. Not this rash, but he has come out and spoken outwardly about things in the media.
I don't know if he's done that, but he's definitely been a few occasions where he's been unhappy, and that has been pretty obvious due to his reaction getting subbed or his tone in certain interviews and like certain things coming out. But I can't say that I remember him having an interview this crazy.
No, this is a different level.
Yeah.
I think, look, if you're a Liverpool fan, you can be annoyed at the way Slot's running things and the teams he's picking and the results. Of course you can. But you never throw your whole team under the bus. Even if that wasn't Salah's intention, that is throwing your whole team under the bus, because now you're affecting, now the spotlight's on your manager. And when the spotlight's on your manager, then that affects the players. And you're a leader. You should not be coming out and trying to create a civil war at this time. It's so dumb. As you say, the spotlight's on Liverpool for such a bad reason right now. And that's because they're not getting results. They're doing terribly. Don't come out and make things worse for the club. If you really care about the club that much, you realise this is a tough situation. And if I come out and speak about this now, then this is going to make things 10 times worse for the club. And yes, you're a legend. Yes, you deserve to start every week. Of course you do. But in the same breath, actually, some things need to remain unsaid. You don't have to state that. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. So for me, it just comes across like a toddler having a hissy fit. It really, really does. It's not a good look. And I think for neutrals, there's going to be Liverpool fans, of course, that have this loyalty to Salah. He's a club legend. He would be in the Liverpool, best 11. And that's against some incredible legends like Dalglish, Keegan, you name it, Rush. But it's, for me, as someone outwardly looking in on the club, it really tarnishes your legacy in the long run, I think, because, Salah has been a fantastic professional throughout his career and done incredible things. But you think at the end of it, actually, did you do that for the benefit of the club or did you do that for yourself? And for me, that comes across that you did that interview for your own selfish reasons because things aren't going well. And to be honest, that is what happens when you become a top player. To say Harry Kane hasn't scored 10 goals and, oh, I'm sorry, Harry. Yes, of course, Harry Kane doesn't get criticised nearly as much as he should. But I know plenty of players that have been criticised, top players that have been criticised when they haven't been performing well as well. Not come to to my dome. But I wouldn't say Salah's the only one to ever feel that pressure, ever feel that burden. I think it's stupid, and I think it really doesn't make him look like a professional, and it actually makes him look quite selfish.
I don't know. Like, it takes me back to the Trent. People, obviously, when you're leaving a club that's so, is achieved, Premier League glory, had a great season, and your boyhood fan, I can see why they're so annoyed. But for me, it's probably just situational. If Salah's leaving the team when Salah's technically not one of their own. I know he's won them over and he's probably top 2 best players to ever play for Liverpool, maybe 3. Don't know, Gerrard, Suarez. Who else you got in there?
What? Sorry.
Who would you say are the best couple of players that play for Liverpool?
Of all time?
Yeah.
Oh, Kenny Dalglish,
Rush.
Kevin Keegan, if you really want to go back.
Kevin Keegan, Gerrard, Suarez.
Souness was a massive player for them. Alan Hansen.
That's some good players, man.
There's so many legends.
And I'm sure some of them probably left under a cloud, but it's like if Salah was to leave on these terms, kind of similar to how I know Gerrard left because of the manager.
Left?
Yeah. Gerrard just pushed out the club, innit?
Was he?
Yeah.
Can't really remember. I just remember him having a shocker against Stoke on the last day of the season.
Brendan Rodgers wanted to play Joe Allen. Is it Joe Allen?
I don't know.
Yeah, Joe Allen, the little Welsh guy.
Yeah.
He was getting dropped for him and
But I don't remember nearly being as bitter. It was more sad, the Gerrard one, because Liverpool got thrashed by Stoke.
Yeah, but he still went to play. Yeah, it's a tough one. I'm not trying to be too critical of Salah. He's obviously butthurt about being dropped. And Liverpool, everything that Liverpool do right now is highlighted, is stripped apart and dissected. And I just feel like he's done it at the worst time. I don't think anyone would have batted an eyelid if this situation continued. He had conversations behind closed doors, was dropped for the next 2 games and then went off to AFCON and made a decision in January that he wanted to leave, or a bid had been accepted or something like that. Obviously, it would have been a shock to everybody, and you wouldn't want your best player of the past 10 years to be treated in that certain way, or feel like, or he had an all-timer season last year, borderline Ballon d'Or season. So for him to leave literally not only 6 months later is just actually crazy to me.
For me, what's baffling as well with his statements, I can't I don't think the media narrative has been at Salah's fault. Do you know what I mean?
I think he's got it in his head that because he's been dropped and they blame the losses on him. They were like, oh, we're not going to play him because we believe he is the sole reason for our problems. We believe that he doesn't track back, he doesn't help the team, and when he's not scoring, he's not helping the team.
But the general consent, I haven't thought once Liverpool are shit because of Salah.
No,
I thought Liverpool was shit because of Canate.
Jesus
Christ. I thought Liverpool was shit because of the keeper that's come in. I thought Liverpool was shit because Van Dijk's not been ungrateful. I thought Liverpool was shit because of Slot. I thought Liverpool was shit because Isak's come in and done terribly. Salah is probably 8th on my list for why Liverpool are doing badly right now.
But how many goals did Salah score by this point last season?
Tons.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, tons. But again, his whole point is I feel like I've been thrown under the bus. Yeah. By who? Who has really said that in the media? As you say, he's got it in said.
Carragher.
Yeah. I find it baffling. You just got dropped, geezer. Do you know what I mean? Where have you heard it in the media? I find it and I really like Mo Salah. I think he's an incredible footballer. He's incredible to watch. He seems like a lovely human being. And I want to make that clear. But fuck me. It's not that deep in the grand scheme of things.
It's hard, man.
But it's not a fucking good look for your legacy and for your character.
I just find Liverpool fans weird about it. I don't understand. Your club legend is speaking out about the club. You're the club where everyone says no man is bigger than the club. No man can come out and play the club for full and be like, I want out. This is how I've been treated. Play the narrative. There's no... Obviously, just because Liverpool in a shit situation now and they want Slot out, they're just up against Slot when they have someone that's just spoken out against the club, saying the club wants him out, the manager wants him out. He's been blamed by the club, blamed by the media, whatever it may be, blamed by the legends, and he's going against the club. Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Szoboszlai, after the Leeds game, came out and said anything that's spoken about in the dressing room is to stay in the dressing room. He doesn't leave those walls. My man's come out and just said a whole bunch of rubbish to Norwegian reporters. How do you even find them there?
I needed a VPN to find that fucking interview.
Bro, it's insane. I can't fathom how Trent, a local lad who... just wanted to play for his club, did well for his club, played with a badge on his shirt, never spoke out badly about the club once. Did you see anything he said badly about the club? Never disrespected the club. What, because he didn't get you guys a bit of change and you're mad at him, because he didn't get you the club any money and he still spent 400 million in the transfer market. It makes no sense to me how someone like Trent, a local lad that probably should have some grace, has been just villainized and scrutinized and abused, and then someone that obviously is also a legend, just like Trent is come out and spoken outwardly against the club, basically asking to move in public, especially when he wants to lead the team when the team is doing shit. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And he's been like, oh fuck this club, Slot needs to get out, how are you treating our star player like this,
It's almost as if one person honoured their contract and the other didn't or isn't.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, it's weird, it's a saga, and I'm grabbing my popcorn because the saga's not finished, and we're going to see what happens against Inter, going to see what happens against Brighton. Salah's probably not going to play either of those games, but I'm sure he will have his microphone ready.
It's crazy. It's just it's like, when you have a friend in public and you really like that friend, but that friend could say something at any point where you're going to say something that doesn't portray you as a person, but you're going to get nervous, you're going to get verbal diarrhea, and you're going to say something stupid and embarrass us all. That's Salah. Still seems like an amazing person, amazing footballer. But Jesus, just keep it zipped. Just keep it zipped. Don't do it. Don't say it. Numpty. Absolute muppet.
Numpty.
I mean, I'd say the one silver lining of this situation, and someone who I think in this season actually has come out so well. And I think we've talked about Ireland on the previous podcast, and he was playing in that game, and he was insane. He's the reason why Hungary did so well in that game. Szoboszlai. What a professional from what I've seen so far. And 2, what a player. I mean, technique-wise, he's shown that this season. That free kick against Arsenal, insane. He showed leadership in that interview after the Leeds game. He's absolutely controlled midfield. His stats aren't that great. In fact, his stats are 2 goals and 1 assist in 15 games. But he's been dominating that midfield. He's been the heart of that midfield. When I say dominate, I mean that loosely because I haven't been doing too well. But he's been one of the only sparks, if not the only spark in this Liverpool team. And
Ekitike.
When he's not been injured or dropped for Isak. Szoboszlai's played 15 out of 15. And he's been constantly putting in 110.
He's played 3 or 4 different positions. He played in the cam. He's played right wing. He's played right back. He's played in the number 8 role.
Do you not think this guy has room to complain? Yes, I know he doesn't have the legacy of Salah, of course. But he's been the only one that's really performed for Liverpool this season. Maybe bar Bradley. He had a couple of good games, Bradley, against Vinny against Real Madrid.
Oh, yeah, a couple of people have had good games.
But that's one of the only people, apart from Ekitike and Bradley, name me a player that's played.
I would only put Ekitike and Szoboszlai that have been consistently good or played good for majority of the games. That's it.
But anyway, the point is, he's come out looking so good. And maybe he's the new direction Liverpool need to go down and focus on, because I thought he was good, but I didn't realise he's this good. Yeah. He's technically brilliant. He can lead the team. He can dictate the tempo of a game very well. He's an absolutely great footballer. And
I think Szoboszlai, Dominic, you're gonna call him, been a great player this season. People in Liverpool call him the best midfielder in the league, best player in the world. If that was the case, then you probably would be top or in the top 4. But don't get me wrong, quality player. It's a shame what you guys did to him in the Euros, but in the European qualifying for the World Cup. But yeah, he's the only bright spark, I would say. And Slot is making some baffling decisions to me at the moment.
Him at right back baffled me.
He's just trying to fit all the players that he wants in the team, and obviously I don't understand why Gomez got dropped after having a blinder against West Ham at right back. Robertson was clearly performing better than Kirkes before the international break. As soon as the international break is over, after Kirkes has a stink against Ireland, he's back in the team over Robertson. I don't think Robertson's started any other games. No. They've shipped 5-6 goals since the international break. Konate as well. I know they don't have any cover, but really,
bro, he's going Mustafi levels right now.
The guy is selling. Other players like Szoboszlai and Flow State, but this guy is undoing all of his hard work.
Yeah,
with baffling balls that come in it's kindergarten stuff.
The penalty.
Don't dive in. Why are you diving in?
There was no need to go to ground there.
Fucking that one where he missed the ball and then there's a counter and they just threw and go.
It's baffling.
Looks like he's running in mud, bro.
Is Slot not seeing how bad he's playing? Are we the only ones
Apparently
seeing
with Slot, it's he doesn't like changing things. He's always been that way. He doesn't like doing wholesale changes. He only tweak. He likes having his set 11 throughout a whole season, and he'll stick with it as much as he can.
That's crazy to me.
Chiesa can't get a look in. He's worked hard. He's performed whenever he's had minutes. Fucking.
It's absolutely baffling, and that's the thing. We've only now just gotten to the fact that Slot is actually being such a bad manager. Salah, if you kept your mouth shut, he was probably going to go. Because honestly, it was getting to the point where that title win is slowly starting to not carry as much weight. Because it's getting to the point where, okay, wait, actually this team's falling apart. And now all the attention's gone from that. And now you've actually made Slot look all right. And again, I know there's Liverpool fans that might disagree with me and think, oh no, no one's bigger than the club, but Salah has done this, has done that, rah, 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 rah. The point is, from the outside looking in, it's made Slot look like the good guy. And it's probably helped Slot keep his job. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. If you had that much of a problem, you should have been smart enough and kept your mouth shut and realised he's digging his own grave as it is because of the decisions he's making. Why Joe Gomez doesn't get a game with Van Dijk, I don't know. Like, even at centre-half.
Honestly. They've had a good partnership before. Why can't they just... I don't know. He obviously wants to keep that partnership for some reason, but live and die by the sword.
It's crazy, mate. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Do you think the players are just not backing the manager? Do you think there's another reason behind their form? Is it less to do with the tactics, more to do with they don't know what they're doing, they don't have faith in the manager, they're not really putting the effort in? What do you reckon it is?
I think he lost the changing room with some decisions. Because if we're sat here saying it from two people who don't really watch Liverpool that regularly, the players are in the changing room. The players are obviously very intelligent. The players understand football. There'll be a few future managers in that squad. They're probably looking at it too and going, what the fuck are you doing? And I think it's getting to the point where they've lost the changing room. Like, even if you're playing on a Saturday, and all due respect, like, you've got friends in the team and stuff like that. But if someone's not performing, you're going to think to yourself, quietly, you might not say it to anyone else, why is that player not playing? And most of the time, that player will get dropped that's performing badly and someone will come in. They're probably watching Konate and going, love this guy, lovely, but why the fuck is he still playing? I think it's got to the point where he's being so stubborn, he's lost the changing room. And I think, again, that's why I think what Salah has done is so fucking stupid. He's lost the changing room. Why do you need to create a distraction from that? Because you never know now. They might start playing well. Slot might keep his job. I doubt it, but it's just piled on misery. They were sad and now they're depressed. Do you know what I mean? That's what it feels like. It feels like they've gone from constant sadness to depression now with this.
Slot rot.
Slot rot, man.
Slot rot.
It's awful. It's awful. It's so bad. Anyway, whether they come back from this or not is another question. Saw Ekitike back too the other day. Fair play. It's almost like he should have been playing already. Did
you see that Newcastle fan when obviously Isak made that transfer in August on deadline day? He said, like, I think he said, you bought the phone but you forgot the charger. You bought the phone but you didn't buy the charger. It's like you're buying something that's useless. But he's basically referring to Jacob Murphy. Yeah. Jacob Murphy, sorry guys. My ball knowledge is still there. Obviously, like how influential Jacob Murphy was with Isak's form last year, especially. Like he insisted, I think, 9 of Isak's 24 goals in all competitions.
Crazy.
Which is like a third almost. You know what I mean? So he's one of those players that he gets the ball in early. He's not one of those players that takes people on. Has an eye for a goal. He hits things early. Like he gets it into the box. Doesn't really waste time. As soon as he's in space, he doesn't try to take a few more touches. Doesn't try like prompt the opposition. Just gets it in the box. It's a striker's dream. But
you even see with the way he hits it, some of the goals he scores, he hits them early.
Yeah. Look at Salah and Gakpo. They're shoot first strikers. They're not providers. I mean, Salah obviously can be, but he probably take a few touches before deciding whether to shoot us or put the ball in. Do you know what I mean? He takes touches. Salah takes a lot of touches. So it's kind of looking obvious now, like Isak's not really getting much fun, maybe not much glory. His touches are becoming more limited. He doesn't have as much space. So next time buy the charger, Slot. Next time buy the charger. And Slot even admitted it last week. He said Isak's maybe struggling because we don't have a profile like Jacob Murphy.
Very interesting point. I never ever thought of that.
Get the charger.
All right, mate. Do we talk about Arsenal's fall off, or will there be a fall off?
There's no fall off, bruv. Like anyone that's panicking right now, they shouldn't have been celebrating to begin with.
Oof, bars.
Because this is the Premier League, boy. Aston Villa is one of the hardest games. Everyone's got to play there. Everyone's got to play this inform Aston Villa team.
City lost. City lost there.
A lot of teams have. You know, we've had a tough 2 weeks. tough 2 weeks. Like, don't get me wrong, it was gutting. We were so close to getting away with a point. We didn't play well. Didn't play well against Chelsea, but you know what? We battled out with Tottenham, Bayern, Chelsea, Brentford in a London derby. Very physical team, and then Aston Villa. This series of games has been tough, and now we're about to play a Champions League leg, which I believe is away, right?
Yeah, against Club Brugge.
Brugge. So it's been a tough period, and it's going to get probably even tougher. But you know, we've got Wolves at home. You expect us to do our business there.
You got tickets for that, by the way.
I actually do, but I can't even go.
Damn it. I need to chew your ear off about that.
Yeah, man. I haven't been to many games.
Don't say that. They'll call you a fake fan otherwise.
I don't care.
Chika's a season ticket holder, if you didn't know already.
I've been a season ticket holder since I was born.
Have you actually?
My dad has.
But do you think also partly this has been caused by a Mascara injury, a Saliba injury, Gabriel injury, what else injury?
Look, of course, like, you know, we have our full fit team where Chelsea dub, fucking Aston Villa draw minimum. Like that goal mouth scramble does not happen with the presence of Gabriel and Saliba in there. The presence they have is second to none. And like, as much as I think Nkappi is a really good player and Timber's a really good player, they do attract a lot of pressure. You know, they do. It's like a vacuum sometimes with them, and Timber likes to prod and, you know, play out of pressure and all of these things. But sometimes with 5 minutes ago, you just need to get that fucking ball out of there. Nkappi does not need to be dribbling off the field and trying to play it cute. They'll learn from it. They'll learn from it. Nkappi, just like Gabriel learned, Nkappi will learn as well.
Yeah.
You know, there's a good player there, very good player there. I was really impressed with some of the shit that I saw. Him intercepting, him taking charge, nipping in front of defenders, showing his strength, showing his timing of tackling. There are a few mistakes here and there, 100%, but he will learn, and he'll have to learn quickly if Gabriel's not to come back in this busy period. So we'll see.
They were also saying, I was listening to the Arsecast on my way to record the pod today, and they were saying, it's minute details. It's like even Timber at centre-half, he'll get to that header and clear it. He's a brilliant defender, James McNicholas was saying, but he's saying also, like, sometimes it is just height. It's something as simple as that, and Saliba would mop that up, get ahead to it, as you say, the goalmouth scramble. Yeah, it's just unfortunate, but to still perform... If that was a couple of years ago and we were missing those players, we would have got dicked 7-0. Yeah, there's a long way to go, and I think that is a really tough week if you look back on it. Like, what was it? Chelsea... Bayern.
Yeah, Tottenham, Chelsea. Brentford. Villa.
Yeah, Brentford was a easier game, but they're no schmucks. And you can say we rotated a bit in that game, but yeah, they're still a good team. And I think everyone's raving about how Keith Andrews is doing such a great job there. Yes, they're not great away from home, but, you know, it's a lot of games, and most of them are very hard, so...
Mate, a lot of these teams are going to be dropping points. We just got to make sure that we drop the least over this next period. Get through the storm. Use our rotations. Be smart. And then, yeah, we were missing a couple of important players. Trossard's only just coming back. In my opinion, our best attacking player of the season so far. Saka's now starting to get into his groove. Getting goal contributions, controlling games. He's got his buddy Odegaard with him now. He's also looking a bit more... You can tell he's been hungry. He's shooting now. Like, he licked off like 3-4 shots. Yes, they weren't great, but some of them were quite threatening. Like, he's hungry, man. He wants to put his mark on the game. He wants to keep his place. You know, Eze's going to know the levels now. You know, you might be scoring hat-tricks one week, but if you're off the pace the next week, you can get hooked at half-time.
That's what I was going to ask you. I want to touch further on this. With Eze playing on the left wing, there was a lot of talk about it after the game. If he plays there, does that go in? It's half a second. You can see he's annoyed about it. Do you think he's out of position if he plays on the left? Or some people even saying, and this is what they were saying on the Arsecast, he's out of position in the 10. He's just one of them players. He's like a Foden in the sense of you never really know where to put him. Do you think he has a future playing on the left? Do you think, because Odegaard's come back, he'll be like shoehorned there? Do you think the best of him is in that 10?
He needs to figure it out. He needs to steal a position from one of our attacking players and make it his, or make himself as useful. In my opinion, if you're a baller, you're a baller. The guy can dribble, the guy can shoot, the guy can cross. You know, he should be able to play on the left. He just needs to wake up a little bit, be available and learn the role that's been asked of him on each occasion. He's going to be needed, but he's going to have to win his position back. Like, you know, I don't see him taking off Trossard. He's going to be needed in rotation. He might start against Club Brugge, who knows. Don't see him starting on the weekend against Wolves. Maybe, I don't know. He might go with a very attacking lineup, gives Zubimendi a rest, give maybe Rice a rest on Wednesday, because he definitely fucking needs one. Because if he goes,
yeah, we're fucked.
We're fucked. If Rice goes, we're fucked. Fucked. He's the one player that you just don't replace. Every player has that. Every team has a player that you can't replace. Haaland.
Yeah. Bruno
Fernandes. Palmer.
Yeah. Caicedo,
Van Dijk. These are players you can't replace. It's your spine. It's your, you know, it's your pool.
Yeah. I don't have any doubts Eze will be fine. He's just learning. It's top level. Get caught out sometimes and the spotlight's a lot harsher. But the guy has an elite level. I saw him talking on Akinfenwa's podcast, which was really random, but it was also kind of refreshing because I remember Akinfenwa thinking that he wasn't a baller and that, but you just hear him talk. He has this calm arrogance. That's the way I'm going to call it. He has this calm arrogance to him. I wouldn't even say it's like he does have aura. Don't get me wrong. Definitely has aura.
Stop the glazing, bro. Stop the glazing.
No. He definitely has aura, but he has this calm arrogance. It's like almost like, you know, like when there's just that one guy you don't fuck with. Like, might not necessarily be the biggest guy, but he's very calm. But you know, inside that bloke sometimes, he has a switch in him when it comes to fighting. You're like, all right, I'm not going to fuck with him. He's a very, very nice guy. And he's coming across like relaxed, joyful, rah, 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 rah. For me, Eze's coming across as like a fanboy, really excited. And then you hear him talk and he switches and it's like, no, I am incredible. He has this calm arrogance to him. And I think it's brilliant. And I have no doubt in my mind he'll come back. He'll if he has to make that left wing position his own, he will. If he has to make that 10 his own, he will. And there's been times where he's already made that 10 position his own. He has swagger about him. He has an aura, as you say. He has something about him that I think makes him elite. And he's a joy to watch. And I think he grafts. I think one thing about Ez is you see him work really hard off the ball. He kind of runs like a Naruto runner. He kind of runs like, he like glides even when he's tracking back. But every time I watch him, he's fucking working his ass off. I have no doubt he'll be okay. Yeah, he fucked up. But you notice it because he's that elite. That's the truth of it. It's the same way we notice our faults in defence because Saliba and Gabriel are that elite. And Hincampe, Mosquera, Timber, they're not bad options to have at the back. But you're that elite. That conceding a goal like that is so uncommon. So if that was 3 years ago, we'd be like, oh, fuck, that's annoying. But we wouldn't be have a spotlight to it the way that we do now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
It would be a different kind of spotlight. It would be like, okay, how do we stop conceding goals? This is, how do we not concede that goal again? Do you know what I mean? There's a difference to it. And he'll be fine. As you say, he'll make it his if he has to. Yeah, just thought it was a really interesting point. Now, another thing that makes me feel quite relaxed, and by the time this comes out, there's going to be games back to back to back to back, so maybe this will age terribly. But you look at City's last few results. Leeds made that tough work. Fulham made that tough work. Yes, they had a good result against Sunderland, and they've done really well, dominated 3-0. But they're making tough work of some of these games, and you look back at some of the fixtures they've had. I can't remember all the fixtures off the top of my head, but, you know, they've lost away to Brighton. They've lost away to Newcastle. Where else? They've lost away to Villa. They're not too great away from home this season. And as I say, even at Fulham, they nearly fucking bottled that. Like, it came really close. And even at home against Leeds. they're catching up quietly, and yes, they're winning games, but this City team has a slip or two that hasn't happened yet, and I think
they've been close a couple of times. Fulham, Leeds, you know,
and that's what gives me confidence in this situation. Like I
but
think,
now we got holes in it.
Yeah, we do. What would you mean?
Arsenal.
What?
We got holes.
Yeah, we have holes.
Yeah, we didn't before.
In what sense?
Saliba, Gabriel, they've created those holes. Mascara, 2 months out, even more holes. Arteta keep lying about when his players are coming back. Got holes we didn't think were coming.
Yeah.
Man said days for Saliba, by the way. It's been a couple of weeks.
Yeah. It's weird. But yeah,
I get it, because
there's holes, but there's just as many holes in City, is what I'm saying. And I think those holes haven't been brought to the light yet. Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's now an even playing field, I feel. It's evened out, you know. But I like our fixture run coming up.
Yeah, I do too.
Some tough games, don't get me wrong, some tough games. That Everton game, I'm looking at that game.
Yeah, that's the one that caught my eye. I think we got a Brighton away.
Brighton away. I'm not too worried about Brighton.
Do we have Brighton away? Or am I imagining that?
At home.
Well, okay, we have Brighton at home. But yeah, no, the Everton one doesn't look too great. But like, I was even looking. I don't think City have gone to Anfield, have they? I don't think City have gone to. Have City gone to Stamford Bridge?
Going to Anfield these days.
Yeah, but have they gone to Stamford Bridge?
No.
Have they gone Old Trafford?
They lost to Tottenham at home. They beat United.
But they were
beat
at home.
Liverpool.
And they don't like going to Old Trafford. You never know with that game. Like, yeah, no, I just think there's holes that haven't come to light.
No, but they got Palace away, bro.
Yeah, Palace away.
Mateta's been sleeping a little bit, but
yeah. Well, Eddie's come forward with players that are doing well though. I was just looking at Foden. Foden's on fire at the moment. I know someone who captained him. He's got in 13 games. He's got 6 goals and 2 assists now. That's not a bad return. Let's be honest. 5 goals and 2 assists in the last 3. Do you think now that, there was that whole joke about like him assisting Eze and putting it on the plate? I actually think that's helped his narrative a bit. And I wonder if all that kind of scrutiny maybe played into his form at the moment. Obviously, it's not directly played into it, but, Foden's been... Salah should have probably mentioned Foden instead of Kane when he was complaining, because the way that Foden's glazed by the media is incredible sometimes. Let's be honest, last season was not it. And I think he's only 1 goal behind his tally last season already now. I think he scored 7. He's on 6 now. Only got 2 assists last year as well. And he deserved to be criticised. And he deserved to be criticised at the start of the season now. But I know this is a bit of a purple patch at the moment for him. But, that return's very, very good, and fair play to him. Do you think he can continue this? And do you think because maybe this media narrative where he got the piss taken out of him because of the Eze thing is helping him a bit?
Nah, Foden's still a really good player. He's always, given the right sort of tools and given maybe the bit of confidence and a bit of responsibility, then he can change a game on a moment just with his shooting prowess, his ability to find space. So he's dangerous, man. He's dangerous. Not a player that I'm too scared of, but at the moment he's playing pretty well, being productive.
Maybe I'm imagining this, but for me, it seems like he's got an extra, thirst for getting in the box at the moment. You look at some of his goals, I think a lot of the goals, he scored the season before last, is he kind of hit on a half volley. He hit it by surprise. He hit it so quick you didn't realise he hit it. And I think that a lot of his goals came from that magic that he would create. Now, you look at the Cherky assist the other day, he really bust a gut to get in there. I haven't seen that too much from Foden. There seems to be a different hunger about him. And that's why I think the narrative could be a factor. He probably didn't even know about it, knowing what footballers are like and how they should be listening to media narratives and stuff like that.
Listening to us.
But yeah, there's a difference about him in the last few games, and I wonder if that hunger can continue and he can keep on finding these right spaces. He's finding spaces like a number 9 at the moment. It's like a new element to his game that I haven't seen before.
He's borderline saving his career with these performances. A lot of talk from maybe fans more than the media was coming out. So he's responding to that. He's taking leadership, and it's World Cup year. Like, you know, you want to get on that plane, you know. So I think he realizes the task at hand. The competition for that number 10 role is fierce. You've got a couple world-class players vying for that. Don't know whether he'll go for Palmer.
Don't know if he'll go for Palmer,
Foden, or Bellingham. But probably Bellingham. But but like, you got players there, man. You got players that you got to compete with, and I know he sees that. So
there you go.
At least get on the fucking plane, mate.
One team that's doing really well at the moment, Chika, is Everton. Everton, I think they're in 6th of the time of recording. The table is changing more than going up and down, more like going more up and down than a seesaw.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And yeah, Everton are doing really well. They're getting results. They've just thrashed Forest at the time of recording. Really good performance, doing really well. It seems like that new ground is their fortress. And DI is playing very well. Grealish is playing very well. Keane turned into Superman against Man United after scrapping his own player. But one player I just don't think has been highlighted enough goes by the name of Dewsbury-Hall. Oof. He is currently on a streets won't forget run.
Let's calm down, dude.
No, he is.
No, you need to. You can't do that over 4 or 5 games.
Yes, but I think he's been showing this since his Leicester days. I think that Chelsea move really didn't suit him, and all right, dog outside isn't happy with my opinion. In the last 4 or 5 games, if he can continue some of the things that he's been doing for the rest of the season, it will be a streets won't forget season.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah, if he continues this run of form over the past couple of games, then yeah, but...
I'm loving his link up with Jackie Grealish. I'm loving his link up with Ndiaye. I'm loving his link up with everything.
It seems like he's a glue right now, especially for that team in that little 10 role. Yeah, 100%.
14 games, 4 goals, 2 assists. Not insane numbers. But you know what it is? It's his source. Pause.
No, it's not a pause.
Fair.
So it's glazing.
It's a continue. And I'm going to continue. Bro, I think it was against Newcastle. The way he's touched that ball down. That was Dennis. That was Dennis levels. Wasn't exactly Dennis levels, but it was fucking close. It's like Berber. It was incredible, and it was just he's such a fun player to watch. Even when, as I say, Michael Keane turned into Superman after trying to scrap his own player. That goal against Man United, just out of nothing. Do you know what I mean? He's just creating magical moments. It's like, we don't look back at David Bentley as one of the best players ever. But I was thinking about him today and I thought, oh shit, he had a few... I loved him at Blackburn. He would always create a moment, like Taylor at Portsmouth. I don't know why that's come to my head. Do you remember that left-footed rocket? He's one of them players that just give you moments where you're like, I'm really fucking enjoying this right now. And that's why I'm saying Dewsbury-Hall is on track to become a Streets Won't Forget player. Not necessarily for his performances alone, but just the source he's bringing with it, the individualism, the expression he's bringing with it. Same with Ndiaye. And we touched on Ndiaye before as well. I think Everton are such an enjoyable team to watch because of the players they got in. Yeah, the way he's touched that down against Newcastle, that goal against Man United... As you say, he's glue. I think we talk about Grealish having the freedom to express himself after City, but I think he's got the freedom to express himself after being in Chelsea jail. And
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Exactly.
Good.
But I just wanted to highlight Dewsbury-Hall because what a player to watch, and what a technically brilliant player.
Yeah, it just kind of shows kind of like the shrewd business and like the know-how that David Moyes brings. I'll say, look, I was familiar with your game, but I thought your source was running out, Mr. Moyes. So I hold my hands up. I wasn't like the biggest fan of the what was I call it? His reassignment of the role as manager at Everton, but because once I'm like, oh, what's the point going back? It's never as sweet as the first time. But to be honest, he's made some smart signings. He's solidified that back, what Everton are kind of known for, that back line. And he's done a terrific job, man. For them to be 5th, 6th right now, they have a real chance of going for Europe. Obviously, form swings. Look at Bournemouth. Bournemouth were flying at the beginning of the season. Mid-table now. Do you know what I mean? Semenyo was lighting it up. Football changes, man. Semenyo's about to go to fucking Ghana on AFCON. So it's like, it's a lot of things to think about. We're not going to get too excited too quickly. If they're able to get to maybe like mid-Jan and they're still flying above there, then I'll be like, yeah, let's go. But things change quickly in this league. Leeds were mid-table at one point. Sunderland are starting to tail off a little bit as well. Do
you think we need to start putting more respect on Moyes' name?
Oh,
because I think if you really actually microanalyze his career, where did he go after United?
West Ham, no?
No, he had a stint at Sunderland that went really bad. He went Sunderland for a bit.
Moyes?
Yeah, David Moyes went Sunderland. I remember that clear as day because I think he signed Januzaj on loan. I'm pretty sure he went Sunderland. This might be some incredible ball knowledge from myself. Yeah, went Sunderland and then also failed at Sociedad.
Oh, Sociedad, I remember that, man.
Yeah, when he had the bad accent. Actually, talking about bad accents.
He had a year at West Ham and they got sacked and then went back.
Yeah.
God loves running it back, bro.
Talking about people getting bad accents. Joey Barton, so fucking glad you got what's coming to you. That's a little side note.
What happened to him?
Got nicked for some social media posts.
Oh.
Got prison time. It's not the thing he should have prison time for, but I think the alleged wife beating allegations should have probably locked him up. But hey ho. Twat. I don't say that lightly. He is the biggest fucking bellend of all time.
No, but let's talk about
Joey Barton.
Great player.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
No, we don't like Joey Barton over here,
Fuck
man.
him. Brother's a piece of shit as well.
Yeah, don't know.
And if you don't know what his brother did, look it up. But on a more positive note, yeah, Moisey. I think if you look back on his career, past the Sunderland failure, past the Sociedad, I mean, it was no Gary Neville at Valencia, but past the Sociedad, you look at what he'd done with Everton before, got him top 4. You never know, he could get top 4 this season if they get very fortunate. Obviously, it won't happen, but he could get them some sort of Europe again. Did incredible things with that Everton team with a limited budget. Looking back on it, it's mad to think he managed Arteta. Goes to West Ham, does a good job, steadies the ship, gets sacked, wins them their first ever European trophy, then goes to Everton. You think it's a step back, and now he's pushing. Like, managers have ups and downs, but I think if Moyes was to look back on his career at the end of all this, I think he should be able to pat himself on the back. And I think sometimes there's this thing in football that, all managers should lead teams to the highest glory. I think there's success in steadying the ship and adding stability in the future to the club. Just look at what Moyes did that at Everton. I think for ages steadied the ship, consistent. You look at Brentford, the way they're being run, not necessarily manager wise. I think there's magic in that, and I think there should be a success story about that. I can't think of too many other off the top of my dome, but I think there's success in that. And I also think that there are some managers that just do better in better environments. Do you know what I mean? Like, as you're taking this very seriously, but sometimes you'll do better at a mid-table team than a top flight team, and you can have success if that's the standards, if that's your budget, if that's the expectation. There's still success there.
Yeah, Emery's doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Big up Unai, fucking cunt.
By the time this comes out, we won't have recorded another one for January. Do you have any early January transfer predictions?
Transfer predictions?
Yeah. Where's Semenyo off to?
I don't think he goes.
You don't think he goes?
No, I don't think he goes. If he goes, the only teams I see buying him are probably like Liverpool and City. City have got Doku, who I guess is shining at the moment. But I can't see Semenyo going.
Fair.
No, I think teams will wait for it this summer.
Could you see Arsenal strengthening even more?
No.
I think we're done.
Yeah, we're done. We've done a big outlay, spent about 250 mil again.
Do you think... Sorry, go on.
No, I just think unless it's a big injury thing, I don't see us, I don't see us doing anything.
Do Liverpool go for Guehi again, or do they emergency sign another defender?
They're going to get a centre-back. They have to get one.
Who would you go for?
Who would I go if I was them?
Who's realistic in Jan?
I think they need a good left-sided centre-back. I don't know if Van Dijk will be comfortable on the right-hand side. He's been playing on the left for so long. But I think they just need someone to bring a bit of symmetry, open up the angles a little bit, be comfortable out defending out wide and helping the left-back a little bit when needed.
It's hard to think off the top of your dome, isn't it?
Yeah, no.
There's definitely an Italian defender somewhere.
Bastoni.
Does Salah go?
I don't know, because it's where the Saudi league finishes, like in Feb or something. Or
I don't know.
I can't see any European team buying him apart from Al Hilal. Yeah, I think only Al Hilal will. Yeah, I don't think any world team is going to buy him apart from like the Saudi teams.
Okay.
And even that, I feel like it's 50-50 depending on when their season finishes.
With Newcastle's bad purchases over the summer, could you see them strengthening? And if you were to strengthen them anywhere, 10.
I don't think they'll buy a 10, I think they need a winger.
Which is mad because they signed Alanga.
They've got 6 midfielders for 3 positions. I think they'll be all right. Maybe
What
even
about-
7.
What about West Ham?
Oh, I need a striker, man.
Yeah.
They need pace. They need a winger.
Mm.
I'm sure Nuno knows that. We wouldn't be surprised if I saw him get Traore
What about Aliko Alanga line?
or alone.
Yeah, he's not going to go.
50 mil. That'd be quite drastic for him to get.
Oh, is Traore still at Fulham? Yeah.
Yeah.
I never know if this guy. Fucking hell, Fulham at Bournemouth are 13th now. What the hell?
I'm telling you,
It's weird. How are Brighton 8th? I can't work out this table.
we've got a few cheeky results, mate.
So yeah, just to wrap up, talk about Maddest moment of the week. Now, do you know this guy from Married at First Sight, Paul Carrot Brunson?
Yes, legend.
I actually didn't know his name, but he just pops up on my feed all the time. Now he's on like a morning show or something, and I think he'd just moved to the country at this time, or he'd been living there for a couple of years already, and he didn't have a team, and everyone's like, "You've got to have a team." So they got him out a hat, and they put loads of names in there. I think it was like 70, like loads. It might have been when they were in League 2 still, probably if they did the top 4 leagues. And out of all of them, he picked Sutton United. It's like proper random, like. I didn't really know much about Sutton United until they were in like the Vanarama Prem or when I was playing Football Manager. And I remember Arsenal playing them a few years ago. I remember Lucas Perez. Do you remember it was like the Astro turf pitch?
Those are the days, Perez.
Jeez. I actually love him.
He's a good player.
Yeah, he's a
very good player. Nice left foot.
Yeah. And there's actually a mad story about him about playing his like foster parents or something, and him playing for no money for his hometown club recently. That's another one for another day. But anyway, Mr. Married at First Sight went down and thought, oh yeah, I'll enjoy it a bit. Went down with his kids regularly, fell in love with it as someone who didn't used to watch football. Says he's met people that are like family, really enjoyed it, went to pubs after, met the locals. It was lovely. He really enjoyed it. Guess what he is now? Co-owner of the club.
Crazy.
And they're interviewing before the FA Cup game, I think, which they eventually lost. But what a random team to pick. It was almost the beauty of it, you could say. It's love at first sight.
The beautiful game.
The beautiful game. And I just thought it was a really nice story, and I really liked that. And I was just like, people go on about support your local club and who your parents support and stuff like that. I just thought, I actually quite like that. It's quite refreshing.
No,
like,
man.
I saw
It's a
somebody
legendary story, man.
I saw something on like Americans make me laugh when they support English football because like how can I explain this random Donny from Kansas City is like a massive Derby fan. I've like seen loads of stuff. I've met some Americans that support like I've seen Bournemouth fan clubs on like CBS when I'm illegally streaming the games.
Because but they got a couple of American players.
Yeah, they have Tyler Adams.
Tyler Adams and that.
But even before then, like it was just like there's the most random American football fan clubs in the world. I know you want to say something about Louis van Gaal. You said to me before the pod.
I was just doing a deep dive on Twitter, and there's a couple threads about like, are Dutch managers overrated?
Interesting.
Like, is it just Cruyff that like has made all of these managers seem like they're revolutionary, or they have like this history about them? Are they just like British managers, but because they're foreign, they could probably just come with like a bit of pizzazz? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and they say cunt as much as us.
Do you know what I mean? Like, how weird was like we've had fucking
Van Gaal,
De Boer, is it De Boer?
De
Boer.
Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy. We've got some weird managers that haven't really been that successful.
Hullet.
What about the
Hullet?
Ruud Hullet. What about, what's his name? Dick?
Advocat.
Yeah, Dick Advocat.
Is he Dutch?
Is he not? Is he not?
He might be Dutch. I don't know. I've got a feeling he's German.
No, he's Dutch.
Dutch. Yeah, that was random. Sunderland manager.
Nickname Big Dick.
What a guy. We love him.
See, another red flag. Anyway, I was just going for a deep dive, and like I was kind of like, you know what, like, and obviously Slot now coming in, and like obviously he did win the Premier League. Was it Salah that won it for him? Was it his tactics? What was it? Because towards the end of the whole of 2025 has been a shit show for them. I'll probably say so. Anyway, they're like, oh, they're either bold or weird, or just come up with all these advanced tactics and all these things. And I kind of just was going down the chain. I was like, yeah, you know, they got a point.
Yeah.
And they were just, and then I was going down like a Van Gaal thread, and someone interestingly made a quite extensive thread about how much Van Gaal has kind of, whatever club he's been at, he's basically banished all the South American players, all the Latin American players, and they've all come out and said wild shit against him. Should I?
Go on, expand.
Some quotes aren't really PC.
Well, I can bleep them.
Okay, Luca Toni, Van Gaal can't stand Latin players. Giovanni, Van Gaal is the Hitler for Brazilian players. Di Maria also said, one of the best players, I think, of the past 15 years, the worst coach of my career.
No, that's also because he hated Manchester and he got robbed though.
Yeah, and he fell out with Rivaldo. Rivaldo won the Ballon d'Or. Yeah. Next season, Van Gaal was appointed, started playing in fullback.
Ah, the Szoboszlai thing makes sense
yes,
now.
You see?
Yeah.
You see, he has his ideas, he's got a bit of pace, he could play there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Rafael da Silva at Man United. The guy just didn't like me. Lucio, Van Gaal hurt me more than anyone else in football. Sounds like Surviving Van Gaal, innit?
Yeah.
Like the Diddy doc.
Have you watched that, by the way?
No.
Watch it. It's dark, man. It put me in a horrid mood, but
Jesus.
you've got to watch it. Go on.
Jesus.
Go on, continue.
Lionel Messi, Louis Van Gaal disrespected me.
Can't even imagine him saying that. Well,
Riquelme failed at Barcelona because of the imbecile that is Van Gaal.
Jesus, we're still going.
There's a lot. The Brazilian Ronaldo Nazario, a new striker for Real Madrid, has indicated today that Dutchman Louis van Gaal, Barcelona coach, has spoken of him in a negative way to get out in the press. Crazy.
And it just goes on and on and on and on.
Louis van Gaal ignores Ecuador. I don't know much about our rivals. But there's a lot, bro. Like,
I feel like we'll be here all day, but that is bizarre. Can someone do some digging on this?
This one's funny. Obviously, you can cut out all the shit ones. Barcelona would win more if Messi was a team player. That's a Van Gaal quote. Van Gaal believes Lionel Messi and Neymar should aspire to help their teammates. Someone like Liverpool midfielder James Milner.
You're joking. That can't be real. No wonder Holland have never reached the fucking pinnacle of the World Cup with some of the teams they've had. It's bizarre.
Netherlands boss Van Gaal dismisses Brazil despite South Korea rout. That's just a counter-attacking team.
Yeah, that Joga Benito.
Bro, this guy went off on one. Obviously, this is all fair and well. You know, Van Gaal has done a lot for the game. He's going through quite a lot at the moment, but
yeah, this is more for fun.
More for fun. But yeah, just interesting. Something to watch out on.
You know, my thing that I've never told you about Dutch football. When I was 7, I accidentally developed a Dutch accent whilst playing football. Have I told you this?
What do you mean, a Dutch accent? What's a Dutch accent?
Pas de ball. I promise you, I was like 7 away on holiday in Italy with my parents, and there was these Dutch girls I played football with like when I was 7, and I played football with them like every day. I shit you not.
Dutch girls.
Dutch girls.
Okay, now it's making sense.
I was 7.
Now he's
Why are we making this weird?
Now he's making sense. Man, I was trying to raise up the Dutch girls. You know,
I was
like,
7 years old.
Man, downloaded Duolingo.
I was very focused on learning how to do a step over.
That's how you know this guy's a striker. This guy's my striker.
I wanted to
Even
learn
at a young age, he's still
how to do a flip flap.
risen in Dutch. I know you're trying to flip flap something.
I was 7 years old.
Start young.
Anyway, after 2 weeks, I was playing football with them every week. My mum literally comes to watch me play football one day whilst I'm like in the countryside, like gardener thing, and she literally heard me go, "Push the ball." And apparently, when I came back to London, I just went back to my local football team and I was going, "Push the ball, push the ball."
God, you turned out like slop,
Yeah. I was a little Dutch defender. Lovely stuff.
Lovely stuff.
Lovely stuff. All right, freak of the week, Howler. Howler's got to be Salah. Goes without saying.
Yeah, man. Turn that shit off. Fuck this football game, man.
Give you 5, 4, 3.
Trying to remember all the games.
1. First person that pops to your head.
Guehi.
Do you want to do a little bit on Guehi?
No, let me set up for this one, man.
Should we do a little 3, 2, 1, cue the music.
Marcus Guehi. Running down the clock on his time at Crystal Palace.
That is so annoying today. Okay, let's go again. Fucking NordVPN. NordVPN twats keeping me secure. All right. 3, 2, 1. Marcus Guehi. Cue the music.
Okay, never do that again. But Marcus Guehi, his time might be running out at Crystal Palace, but he's still putting that team on his back. I think right now, even him contributing in the dying moments and getting goals and assists, and these aren't just any sort of goals, they're winners, equalizers. He's grabbing points on his own just to help the team. And like, I know I think at certain points during the season, he's played with injuries. He's still captaining the club. He's still coming out and being respectful in interviews. Everyone knows he's leaving, but you can't feel it on the pitch. Mm. Do you know what I mean? And like, players like that, they're worth their money. And I feel like every top club is probably going to be after him, including City, including Liverpool, including even the Barcelona and Real Madrids. Not going to be after Canary anymore.
They asked him in an interview, with this whole Liverpool thing over the summer, did it bother you? He said, am I bothered? He said, I didn't care. There's this narrative that it really affected me. It didn't affect shit. He's proven it on the pitch. That was some
Cojones.
that was some aura.
That's your favorite word today. That's a buzzword for him.
That was some calm arrogance. That was that was Marguerite. I ruined this narrative. Sorry, just ruined the whole edit. My bad. And on that note, we will. Okay, hey, you're done. We'll see you next year. Chika's off to Lagos. He's got a big Afrobeats night that he's organising. On a random. Actually, do you want to shout that out? Or maybe I could clip it up on Two Left Feet.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, go on. Why not? Promote it.
To be fair, we do have a lot of Lagos fans, I think.
We've got fans.
But I think a lot of them probably just the people that follow me.
I've seen a few followers that had no mutuals with you.
Well, yeah, man. Lagos back to the motherland this week. Parties in 2 weeks. The annual all-white party, the only place to be. Boxing Day. So you better unbox your all-white fits. Get yourself down there. It's going to be vibes. Special guests performing. DJs, the best DJs to be exact. In the heart of Victoria Island.
And where can they find more details for this?
Bust Down Worldwide. Check the Instagram. Check the TikTok. Check the Fat Soma. Check the Tix Africa. We're all there. Get a table. Get your friends to come. Get your girls to come. Get your mans to come.
Bro, I even heard like a member of a big Afrobeats group was even talking to me about like, oh yeah, is he doing that party again? Is he doing that event again? Talking celebs know about it.
It's a place to be. It's growing every year. You know. If you don't know, you will know.
And on that note, thank you for all the love in 2025. It's been a mad year. On to bigger and better next year.
Inshallah, mashallah, habibi.
We're going somewhere with this, and we're bringing all the lefties with us, and we enjoy every single episode.
I'm right-footed.
Yeah, soon catch us in the studio.
Damn.